Hello guys, and welcome back to Temple of Helios. For the next coming weeks, maybe months, I'm going to be talking about the Cthulhu mythos. Why? Because I've fallen in love with it. And I've always known about the Cthulhu mythos created by HP Lovecraft and other authors after he died. But I'm just like, I need to talk about it, okay? Because I love mythology, I love weird shit, horror, space, and HP Lovecraft put all of that together, and I'm going to talk about it. So, the first deity we're going to talk about today is Azathoth. Azathoth? We're going to say Azathoth. And he's also called the blind idiot god, the nuclear chaos, the deep dark, or the cold one. He is an outer god, and essentially the creator of the universe in H.P. Lovecraft's stories. Now, why is he called the idiot god? Apparently, he is known as the idiot god because he has no idea what he is or that he created the whole universe. And essentially, he's asleep. Apparently, as the story goes, or it's a combination of knowledge on him and theories saying that he's asleep floating in space in the outer reaches of space, known since he's an outer god, and he's out there just asleep floating around, and that everything in the universe, including ourselves, are nothing but a dream his mind has concocted, and he has no idea that he is a god, or let alone a god that created everything. So the theory states that if he wakes up from this said dream, and of course when he wakes up the dream stops, so what happens then? We disappear. The universe just blanks out of existence because he woke up, and he's really the only living thing in the universe, or in the black void. But you know what's even weirder about that though? Is just knowing that he created everything just from a dream, that he could wake up at any moment and everything would just end and he'd be alone in the universe. And that's kind of dark when you really think about it. It's kind of dark and lonely. Azathoth is known as the idiot god because he has no idea what he's done or what he created, or he has no idea he's the god of everything, or he's the creator of everything according to H.P. Lovecraft's stories and mythos. But it's interesting to know. It's interesting. I don't know. I find that quite intriguing that he is asleep floating in space and he looks like a giant tentacle monster with a bunch of eyeballs and sharp teeth. But his dream is creating everything. Is that interesting to y'all? Because that's interesting to me. And he's the great-grandfather of Cthulhu, which, fun fact, Cthulhu's not a god. He's an old one. He's basically the high priest. And Azathoth is the great-great-grandson of Cthulhu. Or Cthulhu's the great-great-grandson of Azathoth. So, yeah. And apparently, in the Necronomicon, you can summon Azathoth. Well, I mean, with a lot of risks, obviously, to summon him, because it might not work out too well for you. If you try to summon him, you might end up dying, but you know, who knows? So apparently you can summon him, and if he's in favor of you, he can grant you a favor and shit, because he's a god, obviously. He's, like, legit. You could summon him for whatever reasons. I don't know why you'd want to summon him, because that thing looks terrifying. And if you lay your eyes upon Azathoth, or any of the gods, including Cthulhu, who's the high priest, you'll instantly go insane because our human minds cannot fathom what these things look like. So, yeah. Azathoth is pretty freaking cool. There's some what they call it, some artistic renditions of him as a tentacle monster, like a bunch of tentacles and eyeballs, and there's one with just an eyeball with tentacles, and then there's one that's orange and octopi looking, and it's so cool. And there's one that's like really cool with like a galaxy and stuff. But I love H.P. Lovecraft's stories and his mythos that he created, and that the other authors came in and added onto it, talking about cosmic level gods and cosmic level beings of terror and horror and the deep sea, and how H.P. Lovecraft's fears of the deep sea and space really impacted his work. And it's just goals. I didn't realize this, but reading into it, I'm like, wow, I guess I took inspiration from HP Lovecraft without even realizing it, creating the story that I'm doing with cosmic gods and whatever else. So it's interesting to see some parallel. And now I'm using HP Lovecraft as inspiration for looks of characters and added in characters and whatever else, because his stories are just so good. And I love a good cosmic shit. I love space and aliens and gods and god-like looking alien things. It's just so cool to me. So just, oh. But yeah, Azathoth is the creator of the universe. And he's known as a blind idiot god because he has no idea what he is or what he even created. And the second he does find out, the universe blinks out of existence. Or if he wakes up from his slumber, because that's a theory apparently. A theory goes where he is asleep in his slumber and then his followers, I'm guessing, I don't know if I'm getting this right or not, they have to play a certain flute to keep him asleep. Because the second he wakes up, boop, we're gone. We're literally just gone. We're pieces of his dream, of a weird, fucked up dream he's having of the universe and other aliens and everything in it, including his children, all will just go boop out of existence. So yeah, that's Azathoth. And that is the first video we're going to that I talked about, obviously, on HP Lovecraft and some of his mythos. So if you want others, just let me know, and I will continue in 2 weeks with another one. Probably. Unless I come up with something better. Or if I want to spread them out. I might spread them out a little bit. So it's not all just Cthulhu mythos for like the next months. But I might spread them out a little bit. But, yeah. So, thank you guys for watching. And I'll see y'all next time.